To say that payout is probably the best part of being an Airbnb host would be an understatement. Who doesn't get excited when booking payments are being processed straight to your account, right? With the help of Airbnb and other short-term rental booking sites, homeowners don't need to stress themselves with processing payments since these platforms handle it for the utmost convenience. In this guide, we will tackle everything you need to know about Airbnb's online payment processes as you embark on your Airbnb host journey. If you're new to Airbnb, you need to be aware that the platform has a specific system that expedites all payments for both hosts and guests. This host payment procedure grants hosts to choose their preferred method of payment and then automates the selected method. It is essential for guests to arrange all transactions within this payment system. If it's outside the site, such as wire or bank transfers, this circumstance may fall under a fraudulent reservation and a breach of Airbnb's terms of service. If you're suspicious of the host or need some help, contact Airbnb support to be assisted immediately. Stages of Airbnb's payout process. There are stages of payout process that hosts need to be familiar with to plot their finances accordingly depending on the payout method they choose. Stage 1. Payout method. In Airbnb, there are standard payout methods that hosts can take advantage of. You can have multiple methods which include PayPal, bank transfer or international wire, Payoneer prepaid debit card. The aforementioned payout methods may work for you, but not for some countries or regions. Airbnb has an option where you can select a method that serves your specific location. For you to set up a payment method, you need to 1. Go to your account. 2. Click Payments and Payouts. 3. Click the Payouts tab, and then the Add Payment Method, and choose your billing country or region to view payout methods available to you. 4. Choose the type of payout method you want to use and click Next to add the info needed. Once you've successfully set up a payout method, booking payments will now be released for processing. For transparency, you can check the status of your payouts anytime from your transaction history. When you use routing rules, it will let you split payments and allocate them into different payout methods you set up on your account. If you wish to add a routing rule, you need to 1. Go to your account. 2. Make sure that you've set up more than one payout method. 3. After you click Payout Preferences, scroll down and click Payout Routing Rules. 4. Click the Add Payout Routing Rule button. Note that when setting up a routing rule, only reservations after the rule has added will be affected and not applicable for those bookings which have already been reserved before. Also, each payout method you set up can be assigned to only one taxpayer. Stage 2. The guest will pay Airbnb using the card on file to book the place. Guests are charged for the full amount when they book a reservation on Airbnb. Payments will be outlined when the host accepts the reservation made, and the total amount will be charged to the card on file placed by the guest. Stage 3. When the host accepts the reservation, Airbnb will automatically calculate your potential earning for that specific booking. Here's an example. The total payout is taken from the subtotal. In this example, the nightly rate is 36 euros, which is multiplied by 2 nights plus the extra person fee, 10 euros, and the cleaning fee, 8 euros, and the service fee that Airbnb imposes to every host, which is only 3%. Following the example, the service fee is 12 euros, which brings us to a total of 102 euros for this booking reservation. Stage 4. Airbnb will release the payment after the guests arrive at their expected check-in date. Airbnb will then hold that amount until 24 hours after their expected arrival. If the guests are staying more than 28 nights, the host will be paid on a monthly basis. In instances where a host is new to Airbnb and receives his first payout, it may take 30 days to pay the host. Stage 5. Hosts will now receive the payment. By this time, funds from your bookings will be transferred to your preferred payout method. Note that many banking systems don't process transactions on holidays and weekends, so expect payments to be processed in the coming week. The standard processing time for each payout method are as follows. Bank transfer or international wire, up to 3 to 7 business days. PayPal, within 1 business day. Payoneer prepaid debit card within 1 business day. Payout method for guests. When guests book a place on Airbnb, all payments are charged to the card which the guests store in their accounts. Accepted payments include Visa, MasterCard, Amex, Discover, and JCB. There are circumstances where you can use your debit card as a substitute for credit card payment as long as it has the Visa or MasterCard logo. Other payment options may depend on the country or region where the property is located. These payment options can be viewed once the guest is redirected to the checkout page. Value-added tax, or your local taxes, may vary based on your location or where you are running your business. It is essential to know these taxes. Luckily, Airbnb helps you work on these details by collecting the necessary information and simply walking you through the process. Service fees. Most hosts pay a service fee of 3% to help Airbnb run smoothly, but typically, this percentage is a charge when every booking is confirmed from an Airbnb host. This fee is computed from the booking subtotal. You can also check the transaction history, because service fees depend on the formula stated earlier, and is automatically deducted from the host's payout. Security deposits. Based on the Airbnb article, 2 security deposits can be issued to guests. The Airbnb required security deposit. An authorization hold will be placed on your payment method that will depend on your total credit limit. The payment method will not be charged, but holds the means to certain funds that cannot be accessed until the hold is released. Your financial institution may take 3 to 12 business days to process the release of the funds. If you have no sufficient funds for the security deposit amount, an email will be sent to you and you will be given 12 hours to try to find an alternative payment method. Host-required security deposits. For hosts to secure their property, some of them require a security deposit that ranges from $100 to $5,000 and not mandated by Airbnb. Guests will be charged if a host requests to collect on that security deposit. The cost may depend on what was damaged, and the request may be lower or higher than the security deposit imposed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to get more tips and tricks on short-term renting. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next episode.